You want to know how new construction is doing in Colorado Springs? Let's take a look. Let's get straight into it. This info comes straight from the PPRBD, that's the Pikes Peak Regional Building Department. So they see all the pass through of all the new construction permits for residential and commercial properties here in Colorado Springs and the surrounding area. So we're looking at a chart that encompasses all of Colorado Springs, all of El Paso County, Fountain, Green Mountain Falls, Manitou Springs, Monument, Palmer Lake, and Woodland Park. Now you can narrow it down if you want to go on their site, pprbd.org. You can look up the same information yourself. But this is looking at all of those jurisdictions as one because I think it's fair to include a majority, at least, of those into the Colorado Springs area. So if we're looking at this chart, I pulled up January, the beginning of 2019, all the way through today to see how many single family permits have been pulled for each year in total, just to see what's going on. Because right now, look at this chart. It looks like we're dead for 2023. We're like 4 months, we're a third of the way into the year. What's going on? There's no permits pulled, there's no new homes. What's going on? So if we take a look at this, you'll see the chart actually only shows from 900 on. I don't know why it doesn't just start at zero, but it's very misleading on this particular chart. So you'll see we have had a total of 986 permits for single family homes in the Colorado Springs area for 2023 so far. It's almost 1,000. And for reference, last year, 2022, we had a total of 4,328 new permits. So we are a quarter of the way there. And a third of the way into the year. 2021, there was a total of 4,535 new permits. 2020, there was 4,441 new permits. And 2019, there was 3,789 new permits. So the way that we're trending so far, I'm thinking we may hit that 2019 number. We may hit closer to in the 3,000-ish ballpark for total number of permits pulled. Maybe we hit 4,000 even. We're already at almost 1,000 right now. So we're doing pretty well for the year so far. And if you want to see it as a graph, again, this starts at 900, so 2023 looks deceptively low. But it's we've got a consistent good amount of new construction that has happened every year for the past several years. So to see it in 2023, that's, great. We're already doing that this year. So there's no huge slowdown. There were buyers that pulled out of the market in the last half of 2022. And still, there is a demand here for housing. It might be a little bit less, but it's not that much less. It's still here. Now, I'm going to share with you a secret that I haven't told many people. I tell a client every now and then, but I need really to share it with everybody who is interested in new construction, new homes, finding where the new stuff is. How can I find new inventory? Here it is. This is the website. It's called newhomesource.com. You'll see it in the upper left-hand corner there. Just type it in and you'll get there and it'll show everything nationally. It's not just for Colorado Springs. You can look at everything in the country here, but this is where all the builders will put their inventory for people to see. And so this is just a kind of a conglomerate of different builders that build large communities here in Colorado Springs. This is not going to show you small-time builders who, you buy a lot or a piece of land and then you just have somebody that builds homes build on it. All of these builders can do that too, I'm sure, but there are also some small-time builders and some custom and semi-custom builders that are not on this list. So this is not all builders, but if you're looking at to be in like a community, you're like Wolf Ranch, Cordera, Banning Lewis, or any of these upcoming communities in Colorado Springs, and you want to be in something that's new, this is the site to go and look it up. So you can see all these blue pings on here is where all this new construction is happening. You've even got some stuff going on in Pueblo West. But again, this shows nationally. So if you move around and do the research within the map, you'll pull it up. But in Colorado Springs, you'll see a majority of the new home construction is going to be on the north side in the Monument area, North Gate, a big chunk over here in that Wolf Ranch Cordera neighborhood. You had Banning Lewis and Powers Corridor that already got built out for the most part, there, but there is some new construction going on east of Mark Shuffle as well. Falcon over here, getting closer up into Peyton, but this is Meridian Ranch up here. And there you've got some stuff just west of the Colorado Springs Airport. A few little things in there. Ascent at Skyview Village. And then down here is Lorson. No, I'm sorry. Down here is Lorson Ranch. Uh, this neighborhood has been built up quite a bit, but there are still new developments and new neighborhoods that are being built out here. You've got the huge open space just to the west. Lorson Ranch, I've heard many, many good things about the neighborhood. So there's some new construction going on down there at these points too. So you can look at the communities, you can look at the homes themselves individually, and then just zoom out, and I'm sure this will change to show you what all is available here that you can look at for brand new. And then this is my favorite feature. Look at the builders. You can get a whole builder directory, 97 home builders currently building new construction homes in 168 communities. Look at that. Oh, so I'll tell you like the big ones. Aspen View Homes used to do more. They got 25 homes in three communities. Campbell Homes, yeah. Challenger Homes, yeah. Classic Homes is big here. Classic, well, you should know, like if you're paying attention to anything in Colorado Springs, you've got the Classic Homes building out a big chunk of Flying Horse, and there's some pushback from the residents there in the Black Forest neighborhood next door. But aside from that, Classic Homes builds a lot of homes here. They've built homes here for a long time. Richmond American Homes, oh, that's a sponsored thing, but they do build homes here too. Um, Reunion Homes, they don't do a whole lot. It's like two or one or two lots at a time. There's Richmond American. I just had a client that researched Richmond American and told me that he was seeing a lot of negative reviews online. And so I started talking to agents in my office who were telling me similar things about Richmond American and just don't buy a new, like you can buy it used, but don't buy it new because there's just a lot of horror stories, some plumbing stuff and some communication issues and some not fulfilled warranty kind of stuff. You look it up online. I don't have any personal review of them or personal history with working with them, but they do build homes here still. Seeger Homes, they build on lots that you buy. They don't have actual lots like developments and communities. It says they do, but Toll Brothers, they're building a community in Kissing Camels right now, but they've got a few things going on. Trallin builds in Meridian Ranch and in Lorson Ranch. I think there's a couple other places. Vantage Homes, I just showed a couple Vantage Homes today, met with one of the sales reps there. So, yeah. And then you can see all these other possible homes, but you can click on them, get, I don't know if they'll do reviews on them. Let's see if they do Richmond American. Excuse me. I don't see any testimonials. These people are having great experiences with Richmond American, apparently. Do your own research. I don't mean to single out any particular company and say any one company is bad. But this website, newhomesource.com, is fantastic for custom and build on your land. Then this will show you the custom builders. Okay, great. Custom homes, build on your lot. Okay, so these are just advertisements for different builders that will do that for you. Again, you find the lot, just ask me. I'll search with you to find that lot that is going to fit the requirements for what you're going to need for this. Yeah, I'm happy to do that for you. So manufactured homes. There's so much on here. So take a look at the site if you're interested in new construction. I think this is fantastic. And then these are all the new construction home listings that are in our MLS, our multiple listing service. This is where real estate agents post new homes for sale. So some of that new construction inventory will be posted in the MLS. And for a lot of the new build inventory, they'll just put it online public. They don't put it all in the MLS because they release 50, 60 lots at a time and they just don't want to do that. But I mean, people find them. They don't necessarily need to put all that inventory in here. So there's more available than what is here, but what is here I wanted to show you so that you can see a couple of examples of what some new construction does look like. This is all new construction here. So there's a total of almost 300 properties in this little space here that are new construction that are available for sale. So let's look at that Lorson Ranch neighborhood, and we're gonna look at this one on Big Tooth Maple. Built last year. It's in the Glen Widefield, 3,500 square foot ranch. That's with a full basement, 5 beds, 3 baths on a 7,000 square foot lot. So if we look at some pictures of that, I'm gonna zoom in on that a little bit. So yeah, pretty standard looking new construction home. Looks nice. All right, cool. Oh, let's zoom back out. If we go back to that map, let's look at another one there. Alpine Daisy, just under 500K. Same neighborhood, same year, 2,400 square foot, 2-story with a walkout basement. So that square footage is spread out quite a bit more than the last one that we just looked at. Kitchen with granite top, kind of walk-in pantry. That's nice. LVP flooring, wrought iron balusters. Ah, those are nice. Yeah, walk-in closets, great. Double sink vanity in the master. Love it. Nice big deck, huge expansive view. I don't know if that's gonna get taken over by more new construction in the future. Something to keep an eye on. Yeah, if you see that, like right there, that's your view right there. But look what that is. Those are all streets with nothing in them yet. So your view is actually it will get cut off by, your backyard is not gonna be that expansive thing. There's gonna be a house behind you. All right, just something to know. Okay, let's take a look at one more on Lorson Ranch. This one is in a neighborhood just across. Um, Ponderosa at Lorson Ranch. Oh, this is a townhouse. There's no picture. Well, that doesn't help me. Okay. Okay, here's an actual house. Lorson Ranch East. Ah, here we go. Wakissa Drive. And that one actually looks like you are backed up to um, some open space, like an actual walking path. I don't know that that would um, get developed out. That would be something to ask the builder. This is built this year. Okay, so that's the exterior right there. Almost done kind of thing. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem. It's a new construction house, so it's already, done, so you don't get to pick stuff, but it's done. You don't have to wait 8 months for it to be, done. So that's the beauty of a spec home like this. So the spec homes are more often get put in the MLS here, which are the ones that are more done. Like the buyer backed out, or the builder just put a spec home. They just decided, let's just make a home with some really nice features and then list it. How much was that? 474.9. 1,985 total square feet, just under 2,000. A little bit smaller. Okay. So that's the Lorson Ranch southeast kind of neighborhood. I'm going to be showing a couple houses down there tomorrow. And then there's this neighborhood here. Ooh. Yeah, I showed this today. These ones are on Vistancia. These are classic homes, builds, greenways at Sand Creek. So um, where the golf course, the old golf course used to be over here. Um, D49. I didn't look to see what the school district was for Lorson Ranch. Um, 2,700 square foot ranch on this one, full basement, four bed, three bath, 6,000 square foot lot. Your kitchen, kind of as you come in to the house around the corner, you got the kitchen on the right. Vaulted ceilings, double sink vanity, open kind of shower. What happened to the glass? I'm sure that they probably put it. It's new construction. They probably put it in later. Um, and that's right off of Peterson and North Carefree, east of Powers. So you got that whole shopping center here. You know, a lot of commercial restaurants and shopping. Let's look at the satellite really quick. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, there's some commercial stuff in here. There's a King Supers. There's some commercial stuff in here. You're here, and then here's the greenways, and then you've got a lot of commercial stuff going on here. So you're very close to. You're still in your suburban, your neighborhood here, and you've got some division here with the green. But you're close to all that entertainment, so that's nice. Okay. This one is also Vistancia. This is also Classic Homes. And this one is 640,000 built this year, 2,700 square foot ranch, full basement. So similar, four bed, three bath, 6,500 square foot lot. So you've got neighbors here. You don't necessarily have this open, expansive view there, but nice little neighborhood. This is Vineyard Circle Covington Homes, the gardens at North Carefree. This is a house, 1,800 square foot, almost 1,900 square foot, two-story house. It's a little bit smaller, three bed, two bath. The lot's 3,000 square feet. That's a little bit smaller, but listed at 445. So there's some pictures there on how that looks. Let's take a look at one more little community, which is just east of Mark Shuffle on Dublin. So this little community right here, there's a few homes. Hayster Grove, 537K, two beds, two bath, 3,100 square feet. That must be some big bedrooms. Braymore Heights, three bed, two bath, 578. 3,100 square feet. This one is 521,990. Three bed, three bath, two car garage, 1,981 square feet. And this little community is interesting because this subdivision is just east of all these little lots over here. These little 5 acre parcels right here that are still likely zoned for horses and, oh, yeah, manufactured home, likely have some outbuildings on them. So your view to the west is not going to be a bunch of single family homes. You'll have a little bit more land looking out to the west of you. I'm assuming east of here will eventually get built out as well. Out here is just prairie land. And then if you zoom out, here's Highway 24 and here's Falcon. Here's Woodman and Falcon. And then Meridian Ranch stuff is up here for sale. So all of this will eventually, I'm sure, get built out. But this little neighborhood, let's take a look at what the inside of the houses look like. Okay. All right. Doesn't have the vaulted ceilings that we were looking at in the past couple neighborhoods. Doesn't need to have that, but unfinished basement. Okay. Let's look at one down here. Oh, Richmond American Homes. All right, cool. Mammoth Lane this year. Banning Lewis Ranch is the area here. 2,700 square foot, 2-story with a full basement, 4 bed, 4 bath, 5,000 square foot lot. Under construction now, so oh, there's no pictures on here. You get the community pictures and like an overview aerial shot. But yeah, that's Richmond American Homes. Interesting. Walkout. Oh, this says walkout basement. Okay, cool. Can we look at another one that's down in that area? Well, the one right next door. Oh, that's also under construction. Are there any pictures? Oh, that's a shame. None of these have pictures? Nope. They just have the listing and you have to go see it in person. Or you might see something on their website. You can see pictures of their model, or what another home that's the same model looks like, and then you can do it that way. But unfortunately, there's not any pictures on there. But this neighborhood here, which is Banning Lewis Ranch, yeah, that's a fun little neighborhood too. So you're a little bit further from all of the from the Paris corridor area here, and from the commercial stuff going on. You do have some commercial development going on in here. There's New King Supers in there. There's not a whole lot going on in there yet, but you are further out east, so that could be desirable. So yes, definitely. New construction, new build homes are definitely still in demand. They are still selling, and it's not going away. New communities are still being developed. Communities that build and kind of go through a lot of these homes and these subdivisions, like classic homes, vantage homes, or there's not Vanguard homes is one I visited today. They all do quite a, and Challenger homes, but yeah, there's like just go on that website and go look them up. But they all do a lot of work here, and it's there's still plenty of land to build on, and there's new land that is being annexed into Colorado Springs just to build more homes on. So that's not going away. Um, some builders did drop the prices for some of their older, stuff that was sitting on the market, and they've now repriced their new stuff to account for all of the increasing costs of labor and construction. But it's still here, and the price point, depending on the neighborhood, could be in the high fours. Um, on average, probably going to be closer to the sixes or sevens, but definitely can be higher on that for different neighborhoods. But if you're interested, I hope this was helpful in answering some of those questions that you had about what's going on with new construction, where to find it, what it looks like for different neighborhoods. And if you have any further questions, please reach out to me. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in the state of Colorado, and I work in the Colorado Springs area. I would love to help you with buying a house, a new construction home here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.